One of the key tenets of Stoicism is that we should not be affected by things that are outside our control. This means that we should not let things like other people's opinions, our circumstances, or our emotions control us. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The Stoics believed that difficult times are a natural part of life, and that they can be overcome by practicing the following principles. Number 1. Remember that change is inevitable. The Stoics believed that everything in the universe is constantly changing, and that nothing is permanent. This includes both good and bad times. By accepting that change is inevitable, we can better prepare ourselves for difficult times and reduce our suffering. Number 2. Focus on what you can control. The Stoics believed that it is important to focus on what you can control and to accept what you cannot control. This means focusing on your thoughts, actions, and reactions. It also means accepting things that are outside of your control, such as the weather, the economy, and the behavior of others. Number 3. Have a positive attitude. The Stoics believed that our attitude can have a big impact on our experience of life. When we have a positive attitude, we are better able to cope with difficult times and to find the silver lining in every cloud. Number 4. Be grateful for what you have. The Stoics believed that it is important to be grateful for what we have. Even when we are going through difficult times, by focusing on the things that we are grateful for, we can reduce our negative emotions and increase our happiness. Number 5. Live in the present moment. The Stoics believed that it is important to live in the present moment and to avoid dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. When we focus on the present moment, we are better able to appreciate the good things in our lives and to deal with the difficult things. Here is an example of how to apply these principles to a difficult situation. Suppose you have just lost your job. This is a difficult situation, but there are things that you can do to handle it in a stoic way. First, you can remind yourself that change is inevitable and that everyone experiences setbacks in life. Second, you can focus on what you can control, such as your job search and your financial situation. Third, you can have a positive attitude and focus on the opportunities that this situation presents, such as the chance to find a new job that you are more passionate about. Fourth, you can be grateful for the things that you still have, such as your health, your family, and your friends. Finally, you can live in the present moment and focus on dealing with the challenges that you face on a day-to-day basis. If you are facing a difficult challenge at work, focus on the things that you can control, such as your own effort and attitude. Accept that there may be things that you cannot control, such as the actions of others or the outcome of the situation. Be grateful for the opportunity to learn and grow from the experience. Live in the present moment and focus on doing the best that you can. If you are facing a personal loss, such as the death of a loved one, focus on the things that you can control, such as your own thoughts and feelings. Accept that there may be things that you cannot control, such as the death of your loved one. Be grateful for the time that you had with your loved one and for the memories that you share. Live in the present moment and focus on healing and moving forward. These are just the scenarios that we have used to demonstrate how to handle difficult times in a Stoic's perspective. However, in life, there may be more difficult situations you will find yourself in other than these two. Nonetheless, apply these principles as is. Here are a few extra tips on how to apply these principles in your own life. Practice journaling. Journaling can help you to identify negative thoughts and emotions. Once you are aware of them, you can begin to challenge them and change your perspective. Meditate. Meditation can help you to become more mindful and to focus on the present moment. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. When you focus on the things that you are grateful for, it is harder to dwell on negative thoughts and emotions. Seek support. If you are struggling to deal with difficult times on your own, don't be afraid to seek support from friends, family, or a therapist. By following these Stoic principles, you can learn to handle difficult times in a way that is resilient and productive. Stoics believed that we have the power to control our own minds, even in the face of difficult times, by practicing the principles of acceptance, virtue, and resilience. We can learn to handle difficult times in a way that is consistent with our values and that protects our own well-being. Stoicism is a powerful philosophy that can help us to live happier and more fulfilling lives. By following the principles of Stoicism, we can learn to accept what we cannot control, focus on what we can control, change our perspective, and practice mindfulness. Thank you for watching.